Hi guys, how are you doing? And welcome back. In this video, I will show you how I keep my UniFi controller, self-hosted UniFi controller software updated, how I do the updates, how I keep it updated. It's a very convenient and easy way to do it. So I have been using UniFi gear in my home for a long time now. I'm very happy with it, and I have access points and I have some switches from them as well. And I have seen that UniFi controller software, that self-hosted one, grow and have more and more functionality. And it is actually nice using it now. And the best part, of course, is you have it self-hosted, so nothing is going back to UniFi. There is nothing you need to pay in subscription fees, etc. And that's very nice, but you have to keep it updated and keep it secure. So let me show you how to do that exactly in this video. Let's get into it. Here we are at looking at my UniFi infrastructure. I'm running a lot of access points. I'm running some switches. I have a lot of access points because I want complete and total coverage in my home and outside my home as well, in the garden, for example. And it is working very fine. And someday I will make a video on how I configured it, how I set up different radio options and settings and channels, etc., keeping it very stable. Roaming works like a charm. I don't have any hiccups, and it is basically amazing how you can manage all the components from this application that UniFi builds. It is the UniFi, the network application. And if I go to the settings, you can see that I'm running version 8.5.6. Now, that's not the latest version. And like I said, we want to make sure that we keep our management components, all the hardware as well, of course, all the firmwares for all the devices, they will be updated using this controller software. But we want to make sure that this controller software is running the latest version as well. And so it is secure and it can do its job. It's perfectly like it's intended to. So if you want to update this, and in my infrastructure, this is running on a separate virtual machine. I have a virtual machine set up on Unraid. It is a simple Ubuntu machine, and the software is running on that machine. So if I would want to update it manually, the way to do it is go to the software download page of UniFi, and then check for the latest version, download that version for your specific operating system, and then upload it to your to that platform, update it, and make sure that if there are requirements in there for Java or for MongoDB or something like that, that they are in place. Now, I don't want all that hassle, and there is a amazing user from our community, and his name is Glenn R. You can find it. I will leave the link to his website in the description of the video. He has made some amazing scripts which you can just put on your Linux server where you're running that controller software, and that script will do the update process for you. It will basically create a backup. It will check that all the needed components requirements are in place and are updated as well. And then it will check if there is a newer version of the controller software, that UniFi application, the network application software. It will download it, install it, and well, basically that's very convenient and easy to do. Now, the way I found this is I was looking for a easy way, because I'm always looking for easy ways for doing all kinds of IT stuff, automation stuff. And this is a very long forum post on the community.ui.com. That's the forums of UniFi. And here, that community user, Glenn R., has posted descriptions on how to install the software. He is also telling you on what versions it is supported, and he is keeping this script updated. And he's telling you also in a very convenient and step-by-step way, in a step-by-step manner, to how to install the script, how to download the script to your Ubuntu server, and then what the different options are doing in the script, and then what the script will basically do and update. Now, if you scroll down a little bit, you can see that he is also keeping this script well maintained. Um, this script is now available for the network application, that UniFi controller basically. For the 9.0, this is a major update for UniFi, for the controller software. It has made the UI a lot easier, and maybe I will make a video for that in the future. But for now, I want to upgrade my 8.5 setup, the 8.5.6 setup, to the latest version of the network application. So we are going to use this script, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do it very easily and very conveniently. So this is the server which is running my UniFi application. And to run this application, you have to be, well, it makes it easy if you are root. Let's do that real quick. And there we are. So I have been running this script on the systems for a while. And the nice thing is, every time I updated it, there is a update script, which I already have uploaded to my server, that UniFi-update script. And every time that I run the script actually goes out to that repository that the user Glenn R is keeping and updating to see if there is a new version of the script. It will get the new version, and then it will give you the option to do the upgrade for the UniFi controller software. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We are going to execute this script. This script is for the version of the UniFi controller software I'm running currently. That's 8.5.6. So the moment I start up this script, it will reach out to the repository and download the new version. Let's see how it works. And there we are. It is starting the easy upgrade, and it is also getting the latest version of that script. As we could see, it saw that there is a new version of the script. It's got the new version, and now it's executing it. So the next question it asks you is, well, do you want to keep the script on your system? And I would always recommend to keep the script on your system, because the next time that you want to do the upgrade, just execute it, and it will reach out to the internet, to that website of the user Glenn R, and it will get the new version of that script. So I would want to keep the script on my system after completion. Yes, please. And as you can see, the script is giving you a choice based on menus. It is very convenient, again, to use this script to update your UniFi controller software, your UniFi Network Application software. And update the UniFi controller application, that's exactly the thing we are looking for. You can see that there are different options in there. So I'm going to go for choice 1. And this will make sure that it goes through the update process and the requirements for the network application. So if I do that, and would you like to create a backup? Always have a backup. The nice thing for this script is that when you're starting up this script and you're actually going to execute that upgrade, it will create a backup for you before starting that upgrade. If this is something which will help you, do it here. I already created that backup, so I will choose for no. Again, make sure that you have a backup before upgrading, being a backup of a snapshot of that virtual machine you're running that UniFi controller software on, or download the configuration from the UniFi web interface. But also always make sure that you have a backup. I will not create a backup because I already done that manually. It will then prompt you didn't choose to create that backup. Do you want to proceed? Do you know for sure? Yes, I know. We are good to go. Let's enter that. And then it will go through the steps. You don't have to do anything. As you can see, it is checking the requirements. It's updating CA certificates. It is installing components needed to support the newest version of that controller software, that network application. So all we have to do now is choose the option to upgrade the controller. And here it gives me two choices because it has detected the version of the software I'm running now. I have 8.5.6 running, and it asks me if I want to stay in the version 8, and then I can update to the latest version of 8, that is 8.6.9, or do I want to continue and upgrade to version 9, and that would be my second choice there, 9.0.108. If you have a older version of the controller software running, you might consider doing some upgrades before going to the latest, some upgrades between going to the latest version. that might benefit you for stability. Again, you have the backup, so you don't need to worry about that. I will go for the second choice because I know that I want to have version 9 up and running. So let's do that. And now we wait and let the script do its magic. As you can see, it is completely downloading the version on its own, and it's telling you on every step, on every way, what will happen if what is happening actually for doing the upgrade. A small regard here, the output you're seeing there for the locale, that has nothing to do with the script, has to do with the way I've set up my terminal on my Mac. This is not something you will see when you're using it from Windows or PuTTY or something else. So let's wait for the system to finish. It is doing the upgrade now. Well, there we are. It has updated my UniFi controller to version 9.0.108. It is also giving you some recommendations, right? I don't have a email server set up, of course. If you're running this in a corporate network on an enterprise level, you should have those monitoring specifics in there. I'm using another monitoring platform to monitor my UniFi controller. And at the end, you can see the author of the script, and that's Glenn R. His email address is there. His website is there. If you want to have more information or support him, I'm very happy that he is doing this, keeping it updated and keeping it working every time I've used his scripts. I had a flawless upgrade path for my UniFi controller software. And I can see that the web page, the web interface has refreshed. I'm running now the latest version, that is 9.0.108. And let's quickly log in here with my username. That pop-up you just saw, that is for with my Bitwarden integration. Very nice. I have videos for that as well. And let's sign in. And there we are. I can see that all my access points are online. My switches are online there as well. And if I go to the settings, I can see that I'm running the latest version and my networks are there. Basically, everything is working. Everything is up and running fine. Let's see if UniFi devices are reporting back. Yes, they are reporting back. So everything is working perfectly fine now for after the upgrade of the UniFi controller. Something of note, that script is not supported by UniFi or Ubiquiti. But again, I have been using it for years. It has been working on my platform, on my server, perfectly fine. Every time I use that script, it does exactly what it's supposed to do. And I think that the user Glenn R is doing an amazing job creating that script, keeping it maintained, and also updating it and making sure that it works every time perfectly fine. So just make sure that you have backups. Are you running that UniFi controller as a virtual machine? Well, it's very easy. Create a snapshot for that virtual machine and move forward with the upgrade, or download a configuration backup of your from the UniFi controller application itself. As always, thank you for watching, and don't forget to click on the like and subscribe buttons below this video. That helps me out a lot, helps my channel out a lot, and helps me keep making these kinds of videos for you guys. Also, if you have comments, leave them in the comment section below. I'll try to get to them as soon as possible. For now, take care and see you in the next video. Bye.